They say it takes money to make money. Perhaps no one knows that better than RE/MAX's Sam Corea. Nice to see you this morning. We've talked on our Friday segment before about marketing and how important you think it is, and especially for young realtors to maintain a sort of a level regardless of what the market's doing. You're kind of taking it to a whole new level with a new magazine. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, to me, marketing is everything, especially in a down market when homes are not selling overnight. You need to have some exposure, and that's why I adopted my magazine. So
you've launched Sam. What's it all about?
Well, it's a real estate lifestyle piece. I've featured, it's a 68-page magazine rather, with a distribution of 20,000. And what's unique about the magazine is it is just my properties, and I have one advertiser in there, which is Rolls-Royce, as you can see there. Yeah. And other than that, it is unique, and it just hit the streets last week.
It's not just properties, though. I mean, there are some really nice properties in the magazine, but you've also got these features. We're seeing some here. We're going to get a little bit more into the features with some sort of graphics about with the three of them that you have in there. So talk a little bit about those and why you decided that was important to have in the magazine.
So a lot of the concept was to have Calgarians featured in the magazine, and I've featured three main things that are important to me, and one of them is wine collecting. And there's a great article here on a carpenter who specializes in building wine cellars, and a local Calgarian, and storing wine. It's a great article on what to do when you're collecting wine. And then we have a party planning, great article here on what to do when you're planning a party. And then we have something that's also very interesting to me, which is car collecting. And so there's different ranges of collections in this article. It's not just the multi-million-dollar collection. It's a smart article on, you know, if you're collecting cars on a budget, to ultimately what to buy, what to look for, and then ultimately some super high-end sports cars as well.
But it's interesting, you know, if someone picks up the magazine and they are expecting just listings, you're giving them a lot more. What was the reason sort of behind adding some of these types of features into it?
Well, it's more of a luxury lifestyle piece, and it kind of goes hand in hand with my audience, which is definitely more of a high-end buyer or seller.
Right. Of course, you do include a number of listings. How did these ones make the cut? We've got a few that we'll show here.
Well, this is really an easy one, because everyone that I had for sale at the time of press made the cut. Okay. And so I only had about 35 homes at the time, and by the time we went to press, there was really only 1 or 2 homes that was actually sold. And so everything that was in my inventory made the magazine, which is great.
And you'll be doing this quarterly, so does that mean clients who list their homes with you can expect to have their homes in the magazine?
Absolutely. At time of press, if it's listed, it's in the magazine. Okay. You know, I have the space with 68 pages.
Right. Talk a little bit about the advertising. You touched on it. The only ad, and we're used to magazines that are sort of wall-to-wall advertising, the only ad you have in here is the Rolls-Royce ad. Right. Do you expect that to change?
Well, it's quite interesting. The week it was launched, I had about 4 or 5 companies approach us right away, but you know, the idea is to keep it to a minimal and really to have brands that match the brand that we have. So
and some pretty good feedback so far. I know you had a big launch party last week, and the response has been good.
We did, yeah. We had a launch party. We had 85 people through. My first client there from 23 years ago, when I sold his home, was there, and all my current clients that had their home in the magazine, most of them were able to make it, and yeah, it was a great evening.
Distribution of 20,000, so if people want to get a hold of it, how would that happen, or who would get a hold of it?
Yeah, so it is a mail distribution list, and so 5,000 direct contact my own client base, and then we have addressed mail and some unaddressed communities that it's being delivered to.
Okay, and you wanted to talk a little bit about who put this together for you?
Yeah, Red Point Media, in combination with Vivian Fike, helped to pull it together for me. And if you're interested in some opportunities in the magazine, it'll be on my website today at samcorea.com. And quite excited. I'm hoping to do it quarterly.
It's very nice. Great stuff. Thanks for coming in, Sam. Appreciate it. Have a great weekend. It's RE/MAX's Sam Corea, and for more information, head to samcorea.ca.